Hey, Jeff Burchell here. So I shared this story the other day on Facebook about the experience I've had recently. I got to do a little backtrack, a little backstory here. So over the past couple of years, I've really been working on personal development, and reading has been a big focus of that. Having children, one of our big focuses with our children is reading. We just believe it is extremely important. And I didn't always feel that way though. Up until a couple of years ago, I didn't read very much. There was probably a 10-year period that I maybe read one or two books. But 3 years ago, just about 3 years ago, when I really needed change, when I was going through one of the hardest points in my life, when we had just discovered a challenge that was going to be a family challenge, and I really didn't know how to deal with it. I really didn't have the information I needed to cope with what was going on. So I turned to personal development and reading. And one of the books I started reading was Think and Grow Rich, because I've been an entrepreneur for a long time. I just wasn't thinking the right things. And just the title, Think and Grow Rich, not work hard and grow rich, not dig ditches and grow rich, think and grow rich. There must be something to it. So I decided to start reading it. I actually found a morning conference call. If you're part of the team, or when you're part of the team, we plug you into a morning mindset call that we actually read from Think and Grow Rich and the Laws of Success. And that way we're not only reading the stuff, but we're living it and practicing these success philosophies. So anyways, over the past year, I've been working as a sign salesman. I like consultant because it's a little more friendly term, at a local sign company here in Shawnee, Oklahoma. And a couple of the guys, they're younger guys in their early 20s. And over the past few months that I've worked with them, I've talked a lot about the experiences that I've had in the sign business, the incredible experiences I've had because I've been extremely successful in this business. And I've been fortunate to work on some just iconic signs that some of you would probably know if I mention them. But through the conversations, they what are you doing different? What are the things? And reading is something I'm constantly bringing up. And one of the guys has been going through a challenge, and he was talking about, I really need to start reading. And I said, you really should consider reading Think and Grow Rich. And we talked a little bit more about it. I told him, you're looking for something, and it might be what you need to put you on the right direction. And that was a Friday, and that night, Friday evening, he sent me a text, and he had already started reading it, and he was already taking some lessons from that information. It was really amazing to me because you never know how deeply you're going to impact somebody. You never know what you're doing may make all the difference in the world to somebody else. But if you don't share, if you don't experience, then you're like keeping it all to yourself. You're like bundling it all up and hiding from the world. So, the first thing, learn, do, then teach. That's what the philosophy of our business and the learning, grab a good book and then do it and then share it. That's a pretty easy philosophy for success, right? If you want to learn more about those philosophies for success and you'd actually like to start moving yourself in a better direction, there's a link right below this video, and you can do that by clicking the link on the next page. Just enter your email address, then click the submit button right below, sit back for a few minutes and watch a video. Open your mind and realize that today could be the first day of the rest of your life. My name is Jeff Burchell. Make it a great day, my friend.